Hello everybody, it's your boy Killer Frog, and today we have some pretty awesome news. So apparently Norman Reedus, who plays Daryl from The Walking Dead, posted this picture of him as Daryl with the Huntress from Dead by Daylight edited on his face. Now, a lot of people are saying that he could maybe possibly be coming to Dead by Daylight, which would be really awesome in my opinion. But it's not 100% sure. A lot of people are saying that maybe he's just a fan of Dead by Daylight because he likes horror stuff and all kinds of stuff like that. But, and he does post a lot of weird stuff on his account, so this could just mean that he's just, a fan of it. But I still think it's kind of weird. I don't know. In my opinion, this could really be like some type of hint that he's coming to Dead by Daylight maybe in the future. So yeah, this video is pretty much going to be me just speculating on what could possibly happen and if The Walking Dead were to come to Dead by Daylight. Once again, this is all just random ideas. Don't get all upset because Dead by Daylight is... We got some toxic people in this community, that's for sure. They get pretty upset over things, so this is just me randomly giving my thoughts. Don't think much of it. None of this stuff will probably even happen, but yeah. So there's a couple more characters that I was thinking about, like Rick, because he was the main character. Not anymore. Daryl kind of took over that, but I think Rick Grimes would be a good survivor as well, but in my opinion, I don't think Rick would be coming to Dead by Daylight. I just don't really see it. It would mainly be Daryl. Another character that I think would be pretty cool to have is Carl, because I know Chandler Riggs is a fan of Dead by Daylight, so who knows, maybe. But once again, I'm not really thinking that. It's most likely, if it were to ever happen, it would just be Daryl, I think. I think another character that I could actually really see coming to Dead by Daylight as well, if they were to do 2 survivors, this would most likely be it, is Carol and Daryl, because I know they're pretty close. So I think if there were to be 2 survivors, it would be that. But once again, it would be that or maybe Carl. I'm not quite sure. Now, giving my opinions on who I think the killer would be, I really, really highly doubt there would be a killer. I feel like it would kind of be like Bill and Ash, where it's just only a survivor and no killer, because it just seems that way. But I'm just going to give some speculation on who I think could possibly be a killer if they did add one. But once again, I really highly doubt this. This is just all for fun. We're just giving random ideas out here. So I've seen some people talking about Negan being a killer, but I just really don't see that because... yeah, Negan is a monster. He's a complete psychopath, but at the same time, he's more of just a survivor. He's surviving in this world of zombies, so he's more of a survivor than any type of weird monster that the entity would, it just doesn't really make sense to me. But then people were saying, what about the zombies? You could have zombies like Nemesis and stuff like that, but I just don't see that making any sense because the zombies would probably go after him as well, It's just, it doesn't really match. But something that I'm about to say after this will make way, way more sense than Negan being a killer, in my opinion. Now, here is something that makes way more sense to me after looking it up, and I don't know why no one's talked about this. It's always been talking about Negan, but what about Alpha? Now, this makes 10 times more sense to have her be a killer, just because... she puts on walker masks. She's a part of the Whisperers, They blend in with zombies. They walk among the zombies. So having the thing like Nemesis has where, zombies spawn on the map when she's a killer, they won't attack her because she just blends in with them because, the zombies or the walkers think that she's a walker as well. So having something like that makes way more sense. I feel like it just makes more sense because their logic, yeah, they're survivors, but the Whisperers are just completely insane people. They truly believe that they were born just to, the world was supposed to turn into this. This was supposed to happen. Everyone, we're supposed to walk among the walkers. That's pretty much their logic, and I think all of them are psychopaths, so... I think another character that would be really good if it wasn't Alpha would be Beta. That dude is huge. He is scary. He's like a Nemesis in his own way. Maybe not as tall as Nemesis, but this dude is pretty huge. And completely insane. I remember towards the very end, of the Whisperer War, him just, hearing voices, hearing the zombies talk to him and stuff like that. They were, actually talking to him. And then Yeah, this dude is a complete psychopath, and he would also be a very, very good pick as a killer for Dead by Daylight. So another killer that I thought about that I highly, highly doubt, this is just an idea, okay? This is kind of random, but if they ever added the Spike Walker from the Garbage People when Rick was trying to fight that, I remember, and prove himself to them. This Walker looks extremely awesome. I don't know how he would become like a killer in Dead by Daylight. Like, I don't know how they would like have that work. He does have millions of spikes by his arm, so maybe if he went to go swipe at you, it would like cut you or something. I'm not sure. Once again, this is just like, this doesn't really make any sense. It's just me guessing. But I think he looks super awesome. If I seen that thing coming towards me in Dead by Daylight, I would be pretty spooked out. But once again, I really just don't see this happening, because how would he put people on the hook? He is a zombie. He doesn't really know. As I said, the top people I see being a killer, if they even did add it, which they're not, but would be Alpha and Beta, just because they can blend in with zombies. With Negan, he can't really do that. The zombies would just attack him, so it wouldn't make any sense. I guess they could just maybe not have zombies or walkers, but I feel like it would be more awesome to have that, because they've already implemented that with Nemesis. But I don't know. I just feel like them blending in with walkers and then coming after you, that would be pretty awesome. So I was thinking about different things, and I thought about perks, and I didn't really like think about it too hard, but I thought one thing would be kind of cool if he had a perk that would make zombies not go after him. Now, I know it sounds kind of stupid, but like, I know in the show they always had that thing where they put like blood all over their face and body, and zombies, you know, they could blend in kind of like Alpha and Beta do. But the problem with that is, if he had a perk like that, wouldn't he have to have like blood on him? It would just make no sense seeing him with no blood and the zombies just not attacking. But this is just an idea. I don't know, because zombies can be pretty annoying when you go up like against Nemesis and stuff when you're trying to work on a generator. Maybe that would be overpowered, because then the zombies would literally do nothing, and it would just be, you know, Alpha or Beta that you'd have to worry about. But I just feel like that would be a really awesome perk, but at the same time, it kind of just like makes Alpha and Beta, if they were killers, kind of not really strong whatsoever, because that would be like the one thing they'd have going for them, because having more zombies, it'd be way, way harder to like avoid them and stuff. Like the thing with Nemesis, like, yeah, he doesn't have to have that many zombies because he is pretty strong. He has like the tentacle and all kinds of other stuff. And yeah, I feel like if you had a perk that makes it where zombies don't really go after you, then they don't really have anything going for them, unless maybe there was some other things they could add to make Alpha and Beta stronger. So even if you did have Daryl's perk where zombies don't attack you, you'd have other things going for you. But once again, this is all just having fun. I'm not really thinking too hard about this. I know Dead by Daylight always has that thing too where they have different cosmetics, and like with Stranger Things where you could play as Jonathan Byers. They could do something like that with Alpha and Beta. Like, let's say it was Beta, you could just change to Alpha or something like that. Who knows? Once again, this is all just speculation. I know people get very, very touchy with Dead by Daylight. I know that myself because I've made videos in the past where people went off on me just for giving a little opinion on what I think. I don't know why everyone gets so mad. It's all just for fun, guys. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you guys think it would be a single killer like Alpha or Beta, or if it wasn't a killer, if it was two survivors maybe, or a single survivor. It could be, you know, Carol and Daryl, or maybe even Carl. As I said, I know Chandler Riggs does like Dead by Daylight, so it would make sense. Or once again, they could do that thing where they have different cosmetics and it was just Daryl, and maybe you could switch to Carl, something like that. Because Carl, it does make sense to have him in there too, because he is, you know, that's Rick's son. But I don't know. I for some odd reason, I just don't see Rick. I don't see Rick ever coming. Maybe in the future as a cosmetic as well, but I really don't see that. But yeah, if you're new, hit that Sibbity sub button. It truly does mean a lot. We've been going up in subs so much lately, and I appreciate it, honestly. It does mean a lot to me. I love making YouTube. YouTube is definitely a big passion of mine, so it really does mean a lot when you guys are able to comment. You don't even have to leave a like. Just comment, letting me know what you think. It really does mean a lot to me. Let me know if you guys want me to make more, like, Dead by Daylight content, because I know there's a whole bunch of different theories out there on who the next killer could be as well, like Candyman, because I know the movie either, I think it came out already, or Five Nights at Freddy's, which is another big thing that people were like, I don't want it in the game, or I do want it in the game. So I'd love to make videos on that as well. Just let me know. Until the next video, keep being froggers.